Hey, what's up? It's Del Gizzy Gang, and today's video we are gonna talk about how to get a job. Cause y'all niggas broke. I'm playing, but today we're gonna talk about how to get a job and the key points in, the process of getting your job. So pay attention. Hey there, friends. On today's episode of Del Gizzy Gang, I'm just playing, but serious note, today we are talking about getting a job, because, I've been getting a lot of complaints talking about some Duggar, like, I don't get a job, how do you keep getting jobs, this and that. For some of you guys that do know me, I quit my job, like I changed my shoes, honestly, and it's really bad, but when you don't like a job, you don't like a job, and you just gotta move on, right? So today, I'm gonna teach y'all how to get a job, because some of y'all can't get jobs, and it's just so tragic, and I feel for you, because I used to be that guy, till I switched to, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I used to be that guy until I switched up my motto, and now I get jobs really easily. Now I get jobs easier than I did before, like I didn't have to do all this waiting. Usually I get my interviews like right the next day. So this binder is just for show. These glasses are actually prescription, but they're just for show. But I'm gonna keep them on because I look good. And yeah, that's that. Today I'm gonna explain how it's done, what steps need to be taken, and how to make sure the job is yours other than other people, because they always weigh out the pros and cons and see who's the best for the job and all that. So when you do apply for a job, first of all, do your research. Because some of y'all, like, it's so funny. Y'all just walk in not knowing anything about where you're applying to. Like, yeah, I know you just want the job because you need money. But, like, you need to make them think, like, you want the job because the job's for you. You know what I mean? So do your research, see what they're about, see how they work, how they live, how they move, and then once you do your research, then apply, then give me, because sometimes they'll give you the interview on the spot, and you need to be ready, because they can't be out here catching you slipping. You know what I mean? But back to the sorry guys, my mistake. But, like I said, they can't be catching you slipping. Second point is make sure your resume looks good. Some of y'all walk in to, your interview with your resume looking either too long or too short. Like, what is you doing? If you need help with your resume, hit me up. I can help you. Honestly, make sure your resume is adequate. There's no spelling mistakes. Like, make sure your email, phone number is on that because they really be looking. They really, like, scan your resume to see if you have any mistakes. And you just can't be slipping. Like, everything has to be spelled correctly. Capital letters on everything. Like, okay, not everything, but things that need to have the capital letters, make sure they have them. So make sure you guys do that. So first off, do your research. Second off, make sure your resume is on point, not too big, not too small, just enough so they can quickly glance and be like, oh, okay, he's cool, he's he's great. And if you don't have any work experience, you can always put your volunteer experience, because that honestly gets the job done. Like, it really does. Like, if you do a lot of good volunteering, like, I did some volunteering for cooking, I did some volunteering for sports, I did some volunteering for like cadets, like army stuff. So like, I have a lot of experience in my volunteer work. So when I was first getting my first job, they're like, oh, like, we want somebody with experience. And since I already had experience in the kitchen, they're like, oh, like, you haven't worked, but you did volunteer at this and this place, so we gonna hire you. And then your boy had your first job, and it was great. I lied. My second job was a restaurant one, but fast food place, rephrase. Because my first job, I worked at Metro. Some of y'all don't know what that is because y'all live in the States. Some of y'all, but Metro is like a grocery store. But yeah, I worked at a grocery store. That was my first job. And the second job that I had was at A&W, which was great. I loved it. But it wasn't my cup of tea. So I left, obviously, because And third point, when you head to that interview, dress to impress. For real. Dress to impress. Like, some of y'all be pulling up in some ripped jeans. Ripped jeans are sick, don't get me wrong. But y'all be pulling up with some shorts, you know, just normal baller jeans, you know, just shoes, like Jordans and all this. Like, Jordans were nice, but interview, guys, like, if you're gonna go to an interview, make sure you look, you know, like a casual, fancy, casual, formal, you know, like, if you're gonna have like a normal tee, then have like nice dress pants, you know, dress pants, normal tee. Here's an example. And some Vans or something like that, you know, because then it's like a nice flow, you know. But if you just have like jeans, pants, and a shirt, then it's like, do you really want this job? So you really got to show up looking like you mean business, but you still young and you still, like, you know, have that swag. Like, don't pull up in a big suit, because then it's like, I know you don't dress like that every day. What do you, like, they can see right through you. So make sure you dress like casual but still formal at the same time. So then, like, oh, okay, you know, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks professional. He looks this and that. So, like, don't do too much, but don't do too little. Like, everything needs to be, like, in the middle, like, for everything. Like, once you're done your interview, or even before the interview, like, if they said they're going to call you for the interview, call them first. Because they will tell you they will call you in a whole, like, how can I say this? A whole 5, 10 days, 20 days pass, and they don't hit you up. So the week after you're done applying, call them and be like, hey, like, I gave him my resume, like, last week, and then I'm just calling back to make sure, you guys got it and you guys are going over it, and, I'm not forgotten and all this, and, like, just a quick follow-up and stuff like that, use big words. But call back, because then, like, that proves to them, like, yeah, I want this job, and, I want you to hire me, so I'm taking the initiative to call you to make sure I get the job, you know what I'm saying? So definitely call them back, and then make sure, they know that, you really want this job. Because then they like that. They're like, oh, I like his dedication is nice. Like, he's going to be on his stuff when he works here. Like, we need him. F that other guy. So that's how they're going to be like when you do that. So definitely call them first before they call you. Sometimes they call you quick, and you'll be like, whoa, am I that guy? Am I that man? But sometimes they don't. So you really got to call them first. And then last but not least, when you get to the interview, don't be shy. Some people find shyness cute, but when you're in an interview, they don't. Like, I gotta take these glasses off so I'm serious. They don't. Don't be shy. Don't show them that, like, you can't communicate, because they don't want that either. And, like, get your life together. But like I was saying, guys, don't be shy. Like, when you walk up, come in with a smile, talk about some, hey, how you doing? My name is Delgar, da-da-da, nice to meet you. And then, they'll sit you down. And when they sit you down, eye contact. Eye contact. When I'm telling you eye contact, keep the eye contact at all times. Never break it. Like, no matter what the situation, you just stare them in their soul. And that's that, okay? So keep the eye contact, because that is crucial. That just proves that, yeah, I'm here, I'm not intimidated. I'm social, like, you know, I don't get nervous, that I can handle my ish. Like, that's what it proves when you keep the eye contact. So when you go to an interview, you shake their hand firmly, you all sit down and you stare straight in his eyes and you look and you nod and you smile and you say, yeah, sir, I understand. Like, yeah, okay. You know, make sure you're engaging in the conversation, like, as they're talking to you, like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you know, make sure you have your answers on deck. Like, when they ask you a question, answer it like that. Like, oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from this and that. Da da da. Oh, where'd you go to school? I went to school. Da da da. Like, oh, what's your job experience? Oh, I actually didn't have any job experience, but I did volunteer at this and this and this and this and this. Because then when you do that, they're like, oh, whoa, whoa. And it's like they don't feel attacked, but they just like, they're like, wow, he knows what he's doing. You know, so when they hire you, they'll know. They'll like trust that you'll know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, and I wouldn't say when you're in an interview boost yourself up, but definitely boost yourself up. Like, slightly. Don't be obvious like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, and I can do this, and I can do that, and yeah. But like, be like, yeah, you know, I'm a quick learner. I definitely can get your job done, da da da. And then they trick you. There's this one question that all of them ask you. They're like, oh, what is one thing you need to work on? Like, one thing that you struggle with. Make sure, this is crucial, when you tell them what you struggle with, don't put something that, when you're giving them something that you're bad at, tell them like, oh yeah, like I'm bad at this, but I'm already getting better. Like, you know, I just still need to work on it. Like, it's still not perfect, but like I'm in progress. Like, when they ask you that question, like, oh, what is one thing do you think you need to work on? Because they trick you. They really do. Like, they're not slick. I peeped it. A lot of people peeped it. You're probably gonna peep it when you get to your interview. So definitely peep it and give them something that they want to hear. Everything that you were talking about is something they want to hear. I guarantee you guys, you know, if you look good, you dress good, you smell good, you know, hygiene is definitely important because it's always important to always have your hygiene on point. Deodorant, cologne, shower, shampoo, conditioner. Take care of yourself, bro. Cut your nails if you need to, because some people's nails be so crusty. Damn! So crusty. But, you know, get a haircut and yeah, like, be ready. And I'm telling you, if you guys follow, like, then I wouldn't say I guarantee, but there's a really, really like a 98% chance that you'll get the job. If you don't, that means somebody definitely did it better than you. And I'm so sorry. You should have heeded my words. I'm playing, but sometimes it doesn't work out, you know, it's not for everybody. But one thing I'm gonna say, like, if you do follow this, I'm pretty sure you'll have a really, really high chance of actually getting the job. But that's all for today, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandfather. Tell your cousins, your second cousins, your god sisters, your stepmoms, stepdads, your uncles, your aunties, you know, the cousin that you hate, the cousin that you love. You know, tell your best friend, your best friend's mom, your best friend's dad, your best friend's family to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel because everybody needs a job. No matter what the job is, the steps that I gave will work. No matter what, you know? So, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell your friends, please. Please. But yeah, that is it. May God bless and prosper you. And that is all for this video.